So yeah, thanks for answering the question, but I just have another question, fan. So you know the Trinity, right? With the, if I remember correctly, the Spirit, the Father, and the Son, right? So do you guys believe that they all are equal, or they are like a bit different from each other?
They're equal in their essence, meaning they share the same divine properties. They have the same divine attributes because they share the same essence as the one God. Even though they're distinct persons, and Jesus, the second person of the Trinity, the Son, he takes a humble servant's role in relation to the Father. So this is why you see Jesus coming down and submitting to the Father, being sent by the Father, because he humbles himself as a
All right, son. But I'm just wondering here, fan. So why does it say in the Bible that the wait? Let me just check. That the Father is greater than I in the Bible.
Because you can be greater in one sense and equal in another sense. So,
So how so?
so for example, do you have a job? You work somewhere?
Not right now.
Not right
But
now,
yeah, I've had a job. Yeah.
but you used to have a job, okay? You used to have a
Yeah,
boss, right?
of course.
Yeah, so at work, your boss was greater than you, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, that's correct. So your boss is greater than you in authority in the workplace. However, you and your boss are equal as human beings, right?
Of course, that's correct.
Yep. So you guys are equal in one sense, in the sense that you both are humans. He has no greater value than you, but he's also greater than you in another sense, in that he has more authority than you because you work for him.
But when I think about saying that they all are equal, then like they should be equal in every sense. Do you understand? But
Yeah,
if
but
they
that's
are
not
not,
the case.
but if they are like a bit different, they are not equal.
So then that would mean that you and your boss are not equal then.
I mean, we are both humans, but we are not equal when it comes to our positions in our job.
Exactly. So there you can be greater when it comes to position or authority, while equal when it comes to your nature. So that's the same with the Father and the Son. The Father and the Son are equal in the sense that they have the same essence and nature. However, they are not equal. The Father is greater than the Son when it comes to position of authority, because the Son humbles himself before the Father.
All right. That sounds good. That sounds good. Wait, give me a second, sir. Sorry. But so, I just have a spontaneous question. Also, like, Jesus is human, if I'm right.
He's both. He's
Yeah.
both divine,
Okay.
he's both God, and he's human. So
Yeah.
remember,
That's.
when you're talking about
Therefore,
Jesus, you gotta keep in mind he has both natures
but
at the same
how
time.
does that work? If he can be God and a human,
Because God can do anything.
but if he's God, then he's only God. He should not be a human, then. Or,
Who are you to tell God what he should or should not do?
but Jesus still has a mother. Am I right? And came
When
out
he
from
took
us.
on when he took on flesh, yes. When he took on human nature, he was born as a human. And sorry,
Cool sound.
was born as a human. So pertaining to his human nature, he has a human mother. Right, he has human family.
Yeah.
All right, and according to his divine nature, he has always existed. He's the creator of all things.
But what about the people that came before him? What shouldn't they? Why is it? Why isn't it one of them that are the God? Because they came before. How can God come after the humans? Yeah,
He
you.
didn't
I
come
don't
after the
believe
human.
that.
This is what Jesus says. He says, Abraham rejoiced to see my day. He saw it and was glad. So Abraham met Jesus. And the Jews respond to Jesus. They say, you're not even 50 years old yet, and you've seen Abraham? And Jesus says, truly I say to you, before Abraham was, I am. So Jesus makes it clear that he existed before all of them, even before Abraham,
Wait,
because
which
he's
verse
God.
is that?
That's John 8:58. John chapter 8,
Wait, could I
verse
just
58.
check that, please?
Yeah, if you want. Start at verse 52. Read from 52 to 58.
All right. Wait, sorry, I just couldn't find a verse. Could you just read it out loud or just show me
You
if
couldn't
it's
find
possible?
you couldn't find John chapter 8, verse 58?
Wait, let me try again. Wait, John 18, right? Or which one?
John chapter 8.
Oh, all right. My bad, my bad.
Read verses 55 to 58.
So I'm back now. So just because that he says that he was born before Abraham, that doesn't prove that he is God before he was born here for him.
He doesn't say that he was born before Abraham. He
All right.
says, before Abraham was, I am. I am. Not that I was. He doesn't say before Abraham was, I was. He says before Abraham was, I am. That means that he just existed, period. He always existed.
Okay, okay. Wait, give me a second.
The heck? Whatever. Do, 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 do.
So I'm just wondering, does the Jews believe that Jesus is God?
What?
That Abraham is God? My bad, sorry.
What?
Did the Jews believe that Abraham is God?
No.
But did they believe that Jesus was God then?
They didn't believe that he was God, which is why they tried to kill him. They tried to stone him. Notice, look at the response. It says after Jesus said that, they picked up stones to stone him because they knew what he was saying. He was claiming to be God, right?
Yes.
And they don't believe that he's God. So to them, he's just a regular human who's committing blasphemy, which is death by stoning, because they don't believe what he's saying. So they know that he's claiming to be God, which is why they try to kill him for blasphemy. But Jesus is truly God. He was not blaspheming.
All right. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. So, but if I'm not mistaken, that Jesus, right? He sacrificed himself in that cross, right?
Yep.
So, but if he is good, why? How can he die? Like that's the main thing. How can he sacrifice his life if he is God?
Because God, obviously, in his divine nature, can't die, right? He cannot cease. He cannot expire. He has no body to separate from. That's what death is, right? Separation of soul and body. That's what death is. So in order for him to be able to die, he can't do it in his divine nature. He would have to take on a nature that he can die in, meaning separate soul from body. So that's what he did. He took on a human nature, and according to his human nature, he was able to die. He was able to experience death, separation of soul and body. That's what he did on the cross.
All right, but I'm just wondering, Van, why is it just Jesus that you believe is God? Why isn't it? Let me take an example. Why isn't it, for example, Muhammad that you can believe that is your God? What's the main reasons?
Because again, Jesus claimed to be God and then proved that he was God by rising from the dead, and his works, which validated everything he said about himself. Muhammad is dead, still dead. Muhammad had no works that that would substantiate a claim of any divinity. He didn't claim to be God, and his character shows that his character is the opposite of what we would expect from God. He lied, he stole, he cheated, committed adultery, made excuses for sin. God would be sinless. God would not be a liar. God would not, cheat or do any of these things, but be completely holy and perfect, which is what we see with Jesus. Jesus is the only human being to walk this planet that was perfect and sinless. Why? Because he's perfectly holy, because he's God.
But how can he save himself for the people if he is God?
How can he what?
But how can he save? Wait, sorry, give me 1 sec.
By the way, guys, if you guys want to come up, like I said, Back Doctor, Paul Bishop, Jai, Scott, study the show. You guys want to come up, Chris Claus? Y'all want to come up? I did this for y'all, so I couldn't. You guys know. I messaged you guys. I couldn't take it.
So, I'm just wondering. But how could Jesus save other people, but he couldn't save himself during that when he sacrificed his life in that cross?
He couldn't do what?
So, if Jesus he sacrificed his life for other people, but why couldn't he save himself? Why did he have
Could
to
have.
do it?
He could have. He didn't want to, because if he did that, he wouldn't save us. He wouldn't be a sacrifice for us. So therefore, he gave his life for us so that we can live and be saved. If he were to fight back and resist the crucifixion, we wouldn't have salvation, and that would defeat the whole purpose of him coming and doing what he's supposed to do.
Can I also add to that a little bit, Avery?
Take over, bro.
You know Jesus actually rose himself up from the dead, right?
Yes, sir.
So he did save himself. Jesus says, I have the authority to lay my life down, and I have the authority to lay it up again. No one takes my life from me. I lay it down of my own accord. So it's not that he's incapable of saving himself. He is perfectly in control of his own life. So much so that he gave his life for a specific purpose, for a specific people, and then raised it back up again once that job was done. So it's not that he was incapable. In fact, it demonstrates that he is capable over everything, even his own life, and therefore your own life. Does that help answer your question?
Yes, sir. Wait, I used to need to check something. I have my notes that I have, but I need to check it as well.
I say it whenever a person wants to go look at their notes or goes to get a source, I always just tell them this: I am a patient man. I am very willing to wait for you, my friend.
What's up, brother Avery and Black Doctor?
Jai!
Brother Jai, what's good, man?
What's up?
My brother, man. My freaking brother. What's up with you,
My
dude?
brother, man. You having salmon, bro? What you eating, bro?
I got some halal fries and a halal burger.
This man is always eating. What is up with you, bro?
I just got off a plane, so I just got it.
You flying again? You flying again? Bro.
Yeah, this time I'm in the States, though. I'm in the States.
Bro, you're always you live in the air, man.
Tell you what.
I know, dude. I'm never home.
Yeah.
I never stay home, dude. It's getting annoying, honestly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, what you been up to, brother Jai?
Hey, brother Chris Kloss is up too. Yeah, man, we're good. I just finished a live stream. We were talking about all the Muslims who've been unalived during Hajj this year, which is really, really sad. But we also examined, yeah, man, because the heat is crazy. It's like 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 50 degrees Celsius, and they're walking like miles and miles and miles, just being unalived from heat exhaustion and dehydration, all sorts of things. It's crazy. So we talked about like what kind of rituals they do besides kissing the black stone, throwing pebbles at Satan, and all this other crazy pagan stuff, and use that as an opportunity to preach the gospel to them, man. So
that's a shame.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
it's crazy.
We need to pray for these people. I'm surprised how religious fanaticism can get them to that way, but I mean, we are dealing with people who fly planes into buildings. But
that's true.
It's a crying shame. We hope that even in that they will see Christ.
Amen, bro. Because the true cornerstone that can forgive sin. Oh, that's the Muslims back. Adam, you're back.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Is that Adnan or Adam? I couldn't see.
Yeah, no worries, sir. So I just have a question to ask. So, did Jesus create the heavens and the earth?
Yes, we have multiple passages to go through. It could be John chapter 1, verse 3. All things were created by him, and by him and without him was not anything made that was made. Colossians chapter 1, verses 16 and 17. For by him, that is Jesus, all things were made, and on heaven and on earth, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or authorities, all things are created by him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And even God the Father calls Jesus the creator. In Hebrews chapter 1, verse 11, he says, to the Son, you, Lord, made the heavens and the earth as the work of your hands. They will perish, but you will remain. They will wear out like a garment, like a cloth. You will roll them up like a garment. They will be changed, but you are the same, and your years will have no end. So here we have God the Father speaking to Jesus, calling him the eternal creator who is unchangeable in his essence.
By the way, if you guys are Muslim,
mic drop. Sorry,
bro. If you're Muslim, come on up. Adnan is asking questions. He made notes, and so he's actually asking good questions. and
Yeah.
he's able to comprehend the answer. So I like him. And this is what I want. That's what we want, guys. Like, if you're Muslims or non-believers and you guys have notes that you believe that you've come across, maybe some answers or statements that seem to go against what Christianity teaches, bring them. Bring
Yeah.
them. All right. This is what we're here and what we do this for. All right.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
man.
Logic, have you seen Noah around here yet from the conversation that we had a few days ago? I've been looking for him. He sounds exactly like Sylv, but he's a Muslim.
Oh yeah. No, that was
I
the only
thought that
time
was
I.
still. I thought that was still playing around, man.
I
Yeah,
know, bro.
it was crazy. He sounds just like Sil, man. Especially when he said, "Come on, man," it was over.
Come on, man.
Sil, stop trolling, Sil. But yeah, I haven't seen him, man.
Nah, I need to keep an eye out for him. I've been praying for him every day. Hopefully he comes to Christ.
Amen.
Yeah, hopefully,
You
man.
know, in relation to Jesus being the creator, you know, the Quran says, "Is he who creates like him who doesn't create?" So there's like a distinction between the one who creates versus the one who doesn't create. And then the Quran says things like to the idolaters, to people who don't worship Allah, who add partners to Allah. It says, "Why do you worship what you worship that they can't even create a fly?" But yet at the same time, it has Jesus creating and giving life the same way that Allah gave life to Adam by forming out of clay, breathing in, giving life with the spirit. So Jesus, even in the Quran, he's the creator and he gave life. He's a life giver and he's a creator in the Quran. So is the one who creates like the one who doesn't create? So Jesus he's better than Muhammad. He's better than everyone who doesn't create. He's a creator.
Exactly. Even if they want to put it in the sense that Allah gave him the ability to do it when the Quran doesn't say that.
Right.
But even if they put it in that sense, that still makes Jesus a creator alongside Allah. So
Exactly.
Allah committed.
Exactly.
Imagine the Quran. The whole point of the Quran, Jai, is to dispel all the confusion about Jesus, and yet Allah makes him a creator.
Wow.
Exactly, bro. Like how you gonna
Calls
fault
him
people? You know how you gonna fault people for believing that Jesus is God when you say all of these things that actually make him God?
call
Like
him
he's
the
the
Word
Word
of
of
God,
God.
call him the Spirit of God, and call him the Creator.
Exactly.
But he's not God.
Yeah. How
Why?
could
Because he ate
Christians have
food.
come to that understanding? You know, it's like I wonder why.
Black doctor killed me. Why, say that again, black doctor.
Why is he not God? Because he ate food. He ate a burger.
Oh
Great
yeah,
food,
yeah.
man.
Bro, that's the great reputation. Can you believe that? That's the great Muslim reputation to Jesus and Mary, by the way, being
Yep.
gods because
They
they ate
both
food.
used to eat food.
Man, why didn't that come up at Council of Nicaea, man? That would have.
If only Arius had said that, that would have burned everything.
I would have killed it.
Yeah. Except that Jesus actually said he's the bread of life.
All
So
right,
he
I'm
is the
And
back now.
food.
Sorry for
yeah,
taking
he's
some
the
time.
food.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back now. So, I have a question that a very close friend of mine wanted to ask. So he says, and I'm just reading what he wrote. It is, how infinite can Jesus' love be if for those who reject him as being for savior, he consigns them to an everlasting hell? Do you understand the question?
Yeah.
All right.
Jai, you wanna tackle that, or should I?
We'll do a little tag team. I'll do a real brief and you can go in detail.
Let's go.
Yeah, man. So that's a good question. I don't know if it's you asking the question or it's really your friend. I don't know if it's one of those. My friend wants to know, like, but it's
Sorry,
really, I
it's
don't
my
know. But
friend.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm just messing with you. Yeah. So this is what it comes down to. Jesus, it depends on your repentance and your belief in him. If you don't do those things, then you don't have eternal life. So he's not going to force you to spend eternity with him if you don't want to spend eternity with him, right? So it's actually is true love because love is not coerced. He's not forcing you to love him. He's not forcing you to spend eternity with him. If you don't repent, you don't believe in him, then you forfeited the gift that he has for you. And that's just my real brief, a 1 minute answer. Black Doctor will go into detail though.
No, you're exactly right, Jai. What is the more loving thing, to force someone into a relationship or to allow them to reject it? No matter how loving you are, the more loving thing would be. That's that love jihad right there. But the more loving thing is to simply let a person go their way if they do not want you, no matter how much you want them to join the right way. For example, with a child, you can't force them into love. It must come from loving itself. And so, especially when it comes to justice, what's the more loving thing to a robber who is trying to rob you and your family? Is it to simply not do anything and let them have all your stuff, or to love your family more and put an end to that boy? The answer is the second. So we got to make sure that when we think of love, we must also consider that in relation to justice. God lets a person choose their own fate. And if they choose to live without God, God is not going to stop them. They say, my will be done. And God in his love says, okay, your will be done. And he gives you over to the consequences of your own actions.
So I have a question, Black Doctor or Avery or Chris or anyone who wants to answer. What's the inverse of what he's saying? He's saying, look, you guys are saying that Jesus is love and he loves people so much that he wants people to spend eternity with them, but yet he's also going to, send people to hell, to damnation. So what he's saying is he saying that Allah doesn't love everyone, that Allah doesn't want everyone to be saved? Is that what he's implying?
I guess so.
I think that's what he's saying. So Allah only wants just a couple people. I don't know. What's he saying?
It seems to me that the opposite of that is, literally not willing everyone to go to hell. I mean, everyone to go to heaven, but intending for some men to go to hell.
Isn't that crazy? Because that's what Muhammad taught as well. That you can, that even if it's a little baby, God forbid, but that's what happens. That's what Muhammad said. He said he rebuked Aisha. He said to her, basically, don't be so presumptuous.
Peradventure.
Peradventure, exactly. You got the wording down. He said peradventure. And he said
that babies that die?
there are some people that are created to go to heaven, and some people that are created to go to the fire. He said even you can't assume that even a baby is safe from the fire, because Allah could have predestined the baby to go there.
That's not true. Babies aren't held accountable.
That's not what Muhammad taught.
Can you bring the proof of that?
Yeah. Let's go to the hadith.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
This is what we're here for.
Okay, show us. We want
Mr.
to learn.
Avery, why didn't you have me yesterday, man? I was ready to talk about the Quran.
Go back on my YouTube channel, because that has the replay of yesterday's live. I let you up and you wasn't connecting.
No, I had to go. I had to leave. That's why.
But you like it accepted you, but I guess you wasn't on your phone or something.
No, I had to leave.
So the problem wasn't with logic. The problem was with you being there. Okay.
While you are searching for the hadith, can I ask a question, please? Or we wait for the hadith?
I already have it.
Yeah, we got.
I already have it, bro.
All right, show us. We want to understand. Where's
Okay, you want to learn where your prophet said that?
Yes, please.
Okay. He's about to put it on the screen.
You see, we're here in the court of Godlogic and friends. When we make a claim, we prove it.
We are here to learn. Don't worry.
Hey, brother Logic, when you guys are done with this point, I gotta speak to the audience because the math just ain't mathing up to me.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Good logic. Could you read it for us, please? Because so that we can understand. Read it for us.
Well, it says exactly what I paraphrased it as, but go ahead, man. You can say.
Yep. Aisha, the mother of the believers, said that Allah's messenger was called to lead the funeral prayer of a child of the Ansar. I said, Aisha, I said, Allah's messenger, there is happiness for this child, who is a bird from the birds of paradise, for it committed no sin, nor has he reached the age when one can commit sin. He said, Aisha, peradventure, it may be otherwise, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it while they were yet in their father's loins, and created for hell those who are to go to hell. He created them for hell while they were yet in their father's loins.
Ooh. So Burhan
Wow.
or Salam, does that say what we said it said?
Yes. Can I explain this? What in context so you can understand, please?
Okay, so give
The
us the
context
explanation.
is
Go ahead.
yes. The context is that while you are in the loins, it is written, but you have a free will, so you could choose your path to go to heaven if you go not the wrong way, because it's kind of like already God.
Burhan, hold
Listen,
on.
let me finish first. Already God knows your future.
Okay, but
That
Burhan.
is how I understand it. Maybe you
Jai,
understand it differently.
before you
Go ahead.
before you ask him your question, I think this really simple question
Yes.
will cause him to recognize what he's saying. Burhan,
Okay.
I
Basically,
understand what you
predestination.
hold
We
on.
believe in predestination.
Sure,
Okay. Yeah.
sure. We get that, but here on the Hadith, you said you were going to give us the context of the Hadith. Let me ask you this: you said that the context of the Hadith is talking about free will. Just this one question will help clarify this. Where in the context does it say that we have free will?
So,
This
Royce, when
one,
you're going
let me
to go with
explain.
this, I will
Okay,
have
let
another
Adnan
question to
explain it.
ask. Yes, my
Burhan,
good
can
friend.
you answer Black Doctor? He wants to know where.
Listen,
Where?
when you okay, but listen.
Where?
We're talking about religion, so let take it easy, Black Doctor. Basically, if you ask the scholars, they will explain to you, because every hadith has like a commentary, because they have scholars that explain where this hadith come from and the reason why this hadith was brought, all these things.
So
You know
did you
what I mean?
consult the scholars before you gave us the context, or did you just come up
No,
with that
no,
now?
no. Listen. I had no idea you was gonna bring this. If you,
Okay.
if I knew that you was gonna bring this, I would have come with my evidence. You know what I mean? It's not
Okay.
like something I can just bring up right now.
So
You know what I'm saying?
let's just be clear.
Yes,
The very beginning of the hadith says what? That this is about a child who has
yes,
not sinned nor reached the age where he even had the awareness of what right and wrong was. So
yes.
this is not, the context is not, oh, Allah knows the future, he knows whether you're going to choose him, accept him, or no. The context is this is an innocent child who hasn't reached the age where he's committed sin or even knows what sin is.
He made
Yet
no
Muhammad is,
choices.
yeah, he made no choices. He made no moral decisions. He doesn't even know what
Technically, he
morality
had no
is.
will.
He had no, exactly. And so what did Muhammad say? He said, even for that child, that child, you can't say with certainty that they're going to go to heaven.
Okay,
He
okay.
said
Can
that
I
it
know
could be the
which book?
case.
Can I know which book this is from? Is it Sahih Bukhari? What is it? Can you tell me, please? Sorry, so that I understand as well.
What's that say on the screen? Can you see that?
46. Sahih Muslim. Okay.
Okay.
And the book is 46. Which chapter?
He got you on the reference there.
Okay, 262 C 46
2662
2662.
C.
Yes, book 46. Okay, okay. No,
Yeah.
because we have to refer to that book, because this is looking at it online. I'm not denying what
Oh,
you're
you're saying
saying.
it,
It needs to be looked in context.
okay. Well, this is the only context you're going to
Because
find
I
for it.
also came up. Listen, I also came up to ask a question, and you might put it in context, something which I don't understand. Same
Okay,
way
but
that yes,
before that,
yeah.
based on your just based on your reading of it right now, is it saying what we said it says?
Yeah, yes, but I need.
Oh,
That's why
that's good.
I
That's
need
good. You're
to
being
ask
honest.
a
Okay.
scholar to
Hold up,
clarify
brother.
it. Yes,
Hold up, brother.
but I
So
don't.
Okay.
first, you
Salam,
have
okay,
to
Scholar
look.
speak
for a
Salam.
dollar.
Respond.
He needs a scholar for a dollar.
Okay, you have to look at the reason that this hadith came out, right?
No.
I think it's pretty clear.
It's
Yeah.
it's basically as don't just assume who's going to heaven and hell just
Right,
because
even
they're
a
child.
baby.
It's not. It doesn't say anywhere that a baby is gonna go to hell, right?
No.
Because
Can
that
I
contradicts.
respond?
But it
Can I
contradicts. It does
brother,
contradict with what the Quran says,
brother,
right?
brother,
Oh, this
brother.
contradicts the Quran? Wait, wait,
No,
wait,
no,
No,
hold
it
on. This
doesn't.
contradicts the Quran?
No, it
what
doesn't.
your conclusion contradicts the Quran. The
Salam,
conclusion you
salam,
make.
akhi.
Go ahead, word of
All right,
Allah.
so let me just ask this really quick. Let me
Let
just
me
ask
give
this really
you.
quick.
Let me tell you guys what happened right now.
Wait,
If
hold
that's
on.
okay.
Before you talk word of Allah, and I promise I'm gonna let you go.
Okay,
I just want to ask Salam this really quick to see where his mind is. According to this hadith, Salam, do babies automatically go to heaven?
No, listen. That's not what I'm
Yes.
saying. We're talking about the Quran, yes, right? So
No, I'm
this
talking about this
hadith,
hadith.
look at. You can't just take a hadith, first of all, without reading, understanding it in the Arabic language. Second of all, looking at the context taught
They
by
have
the
an Arabic
scholars.
speaker.
So when
We have
you're
an
reading
Arabic.
at face value and coming to your own conclusions, that's not a knowledgeable thing to do, first of all. So for me to speak on it as if I've done my research, I can't do that. But what I can say is, if you look at the wisdom behind it, surface value, is just to tell people, don't assume anything that you are not sure about. Don't just assume just
Logic.
because you get what I'm
Wait,
saying.
So that doesn't answer
logic.
my question. According
Logic.
Can I
to
respond?
Before you ask again, recognize what he just said. You can't give any accurate explanation because you haven't read it in Arabic. I haven't done the research either, but I'm still going to ask you to take my opinion on this.
But I don't need to
Does
take your
that make
opinion
sense?
because who are you? You get
No,
what I'm
that's
he's
saying?
dude, he's
that's
quoting
No,
you.
You
He's
don't read the
paraphrasing
language.
no.
you.
Wait. You
That's
don't read the language.
you missed
And
it. You missed
Islam,
it. You missed it.
Islam. Wait.
Salam.
Islam.
Hold
Hold on.
on. You missed it. What I'm saying is not my position. I'm repeating your position. You said that we can't say anything on this. We can't build an opinion on this because we haven't read it in its original language. But you haven't either. But nevertheless, we should take your opinion on these particular
I'm
things.
not saying to take.
Is that consistent?
That's not what I said. I didn't say to take my opinion, right? I'm saying if
We
you
should
look
take
at
the
it,
opinion of those who have studied the language and
yeah, I'm
mastered
saying
Arabic grammar.
exactly.
And
I can't
also,
come
okay,
here. What I'm
can I
saying is
say
I can't
something real
come here
quick?
and tell you this is for sure what it means. But I'm telling
Salam.
you
All right.
an alternative
that's but all right,
opinion.
Can
I
we
got you.
answer
Alternative.
Godlogic
Go ahead.
question though?
Go.
Because
Wait
can
up.
we
Let
But
me
there
answer?
wasn't
Can I speak?
there wasn't an answer to my question.
Yeah.
Right.
According to this hadith, do babies automatically go to heaven?
Let me explain to him, please. So this hadith is explaining something. So first of all, Aisha radiallahu anha is saying very clearly something that was clearly known by the Sahaba, by the companions, that babies and innocents who die before the age of puberty automatically go to Jannah. And this is agreed upon amongst all four schools of thought in jurisprudence, the Hanafi, the Malikis, the Shafi'is, and the Hanbali. They all agree to
Except
this.
Muhammad.
What Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying in this hadith is he's teaching us a lesson, which he does in multiple hadiths, which you'll find, that if God willed for all of us to go to hell, it would be just. Because we are his creation and he can do whatever he wills with
So
us.
word. Can you answer the question? We understand that this is an uncomfortable topic for you guys because it goes against what you've been taught. But
I'm
does this
completely
hadith?
comfortable with this. I heard
Does
this
this?
hadith 1,000 times.
No
Okay.
one's
So can you answer the
uncomfortable.
question then? Can you answer the question?
Yes,
Does
go
this
ahead, please.
hadith teach? Does this hadith teach that babies who are unalive, who are automatically going to go to heaven? Does it teach that?
The Quran teaches that, bro.
No, I didn't ask that. I didn't ask that. I
Hang
said,
on.
Yeah,
does
but the Quran. The
Let me
Quran is.
explain. Salam, please, please.
Right.
When you read hadith, there's a science to it. There's called tafsirun, who make tafsir of hadith. And you don't make
mufassirun.
aqidah belief and creedal beliefs based on every hadith. Because it is a collection of hadiths, and hadiths are revealed with a certain historical context in a certain time. Sometimes hadiths are abrogated, sometimes hadiths are
Okay, so
fabricated.
what's the answer to my question? What's the answer to Godlogic question?
You do not take, no, not a single scholar has taken this hadith as in that
Okay,
babies
so
go to
so
hell.
is it your position that this hadith is unclear on the question whether or not babies automatically go to heaven?
That's
Is
not what
that
this
your
hadith is
position?
answering,
There's not
though.
a single Sunni Islamic scholar who has studied the Arabic language, mastered the Arabic language, mastered seerah and hadith that ever concluded that from this hadith that babies go to hell.
Yeah,
Rather what
you
they
don't.
say,
Sorry, you
rather
don't know
what
what you're talking about. I can prove. I can quote you scholars afterwards. But before we get there, is it your position that this hadith doesn't answer the question whether or not babies automatically go to heaven or not? Is that your position?
does
Dude,
this
you're
hadith,
asking a dumb
you're asking me,
question.
does this hadith say that babies are going to heaven or not?
Is
Does
it
it?
unclear? Is it
Yeah.
unclear that this about the destination of babies automatically? Does this hadith teach that babies automatically go to hell, or is it, I'm sorry, that automatically go to heaven, or is it unclear
This
according to this
hadith,
hadith?
according to
Babies
this
automatically go to
specific
heaven.
hadith, it's unclear. But I can find hadiths for you that
No,
make it
it's not
very clear.
unclear. Okay, let's go over it word by word, and you can tell us if or where the Arabic disagrees with this translation, and we can go to the Arabic as well. But you tell us where
No,
the
that's not what I
Arabic.
said.
Okay,
I
what did you say
said
then?
in this hadith, listen to what I'm saying. In this hadith, this specific hadith that you brought up, it is unclear babies go to or go to heaven. But I can find hadith for you that are specifically clear that say that babies or people who die before the age of puberty go to heaven.
Okay, so let's deal with this one first. So you're
But here's the
saying
thing:
that
this
it's
is
not
not how the
clear.
science of hadith work.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
You
saying
don't
that it's
look at
not.
one hadith specifically. You don't look at
Well,
one
no,
hadith specifically, take it out of context, and then apply that to
well,
all hadiths.
we're not taking it out of context. It's pretty
Right.
clear on what it says, and so. But you're saying that it's unclear in this topic. We're saying that the hadith actually is pretty clear on this topic.
Exactly.
So that's what we're going to examine this with you.
So Godlogic, can we poll the Muslims? Because Salam has made his position clear that it's not clear. What about the other Muslims? Just so we get an idea where you guys are all coming from. Do
I
you guys?
never said that it's unclear.
That was word of Allah, by the way.
Oh,
That was
word of Allah. I'm sorry. I got your names mixed up.
No, no one said it's unclear. It said we don't use this hadith to answer
word
the
of Allah.
question that you're
Sorry,
asking.
Salam.
Word of Allah just said it was unclear.
No,
No,
this
no, I'm saying
hadith is
the
an
question
ambiguous
he's
hadith.
asking.
It is an
See,
ambiguous.
he just said it's
hadith.
ambiguous. So don't say he didn't say that. He just said no, it's
No,
ambiguous.
no. The question that you're asking is, do we use this?
No, don't try to
That's not
correct
what he
it.
asked.
He just said it's ambiguous. So don't try to correct it. That's what he just said. So don't say he didn't say that.
Listen,
I think Salam is looking something up for, and that's okay. Like it's okay, guys. Like
Yeah.
do research. It's good.
So it's a topic that is gonna, of course, Muslims are uncomfortable with this because their prophet didn't teach that all babies automatically go to heaven if they are
Look,
alive.
we believe that nobody, right? Everybody enters heaven based on the mercy of Allah. No, you get me? First and foremost.
Except babies.
this is exactly the point that I was trying to get to.
We're saying that in this hadith, Muhammad says that some were created for heaven and some were created for the fire. Included in that are, like you said, before they reach puberty. Yeah, babies, innocents.
Where does it say that? In the hadith?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We can read it.
God
We're
created.
about to go through it. Here it is again. All right, look.
Avery, what do we do, bro? We just what?
Hey, we just read, man. We just read.
We
man.
just read.
We
Listen,
just
we
read.
can go.
man.
We can go to. We can have conversation on Bible scripture, on scripture.
No.
after this.
You're gonna have a conversation with your prophet.
And
about
we'll
babies.
just read. We'll just read. Okay.
Oh yeah,
we're
we'll
gonna talk
just
about your
read.
prophet about
Yeah, we'll
babies.
just read. Yes. All right.
Yes,
So look.
indeed. We'll actually just read. That's not a threat.
Yeah, it's not at
It's
all.
like that's like an intimidating thing to like.
Us actually reading the Bible.
I was just mimicking.
Oh,
I take-
I'm
look,
so
look, look.
scared.
I was just
this-
mimicking
this is-
the lame joke that y'all made. Go
This
ahead.
is the position I take, my opinion.
It
on
wasn't
right?
a joke.
That the reason that the Prophet ﷺ said this is strictly to let people understand that you don't know what happens to anyone. Only Allah wills it. So
Including
for you
babies.
including everyone, you don't know, right? So you can't go and say just because. And there's hadiths that tell us, right? Other hadiths and teaching that tell us, like word of Allah said, that kids that die before the age of puberty are destined for heaven. But even so, it's not
Not all
up
of them.
to you. Okay, let me finish. Even so, it's not up to you to go out and surely say it. You get me? So when she went right there and said that this child, right, is destined for heaven, basically he's nipping it in the bud to let everyone know you don't know Allah's wisdom. So don't act like you know what's gonna happen. Not
I thought
saying,
all the
not
Muslims
saying,
have been saying
not
that.
strictly.
All the
So
Muslims have
the
been saying what
reasoning
Aisha
is,
says though.
wait up. The reasoning isn't to say babies can go to hell. The reasoning is to say Allah predestined everything, and do not act like you know it. Basically.
Salam, would Aisha be giving a proper teaching of Muhammad when she says that this child would be going to heaven? Would she have received that from Muhammad at one point in time, perhaps?
It was a consensus amongst the Sahaba that babies and the scholars after the Sahaba.
So what Aisha's saying is something she would have heard the Prophet teaching then, correct?
Yes, that babies go to heaven.
So Aisha is actually stating a teaching that Muhammad would have already provided before this, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, but to stop.
But now we have. But my question here, guys, is why is Muhammad refuting or trying to stop Aisha from providing a proper teaching that he's already given these people? Muhammad says, whoa, Aisha, don't do that because the baby could be going to hell. Why is Muhammad even doing that if Aisha is giving a proper teaching of what Muhammad would have taught?
So why are you ignoring what I'm saying?
Hang on, good question. As I was saying in the beginning, the purpose of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this hadith mentioning this is that he's teaching a lesson. He's also he's making something known, like you will find in many other hadiths.
Just a second, word of Allah. How can it be a lesson if Aisha is teaching a true message? You wouldn't be given a lesson to somebody if they were speaking the truth. You would be given a lesson to somebody that would be speaking pre-adventurous, of course, right?
Okay. Two things can be true at the same time if they're not contradictory. So let me explain. In the hadith, when he says this, he's teaching a very important lesson. As I was saying earlier, that if God willed for all of us to go to hell, it would be just, because we are his creation and we can never worship him adequately. And also that none of us will enter paradise except through his mercy. For example, there's another hadith of a man who have lots of good deeds. He worshiped Allah for his whole life. And then he'll say, enter Jannah. Enter Jannah based on my mercy. That's what Allah will say. And the man say, I want to enter Jannah based on my acts, not your mercy. And then Allah will say, okay. And then he put his blessing of the eyesight on the other side of the scale. And then he said, enter hellfire.
No, we understand all of this, but what we're speaking about specifically is about the babies being spoken about in this verse. If in fact it was a truthful preaching or a truthful teaching that Muhammad was teaching, that these infants that have not reached the age to be able to sin or even know right from wrong, as we read in the hadith, if this is a proper teaching that they automatically go to paradise, then what Aisha is saying is correct. And what Muhammad would have said is, that is correct, Aisha, but that's not what he said. He's actually saying, Aisha, you're being pre-adventurous. What does that mean? What is
because it's you're ignoring the lesson. The lesson isn't to refute her claim that this baby is destined for heaven. The lesson is to tell them, hey, just because.
All right, one second.
Okay, let me finish my sentence.
Hold on. I just want to say salam al Masih. I'm going to drop down so my brother Study can come up. But salam al Masih to all my brothers and sisters.
Okay,
God bless.
Salam al Masih.
Salam al Masih, Hafiz.
Okay, so
I just read the hadith. I just read the hadith in Arabic, and the word that is awa ghayra, which means it could be otherwise.
Yeah.
It could be otherwise. That this baby, as in, if God willed for him to go to hellfire, it would be just.
So it's possible.
But it's not that baby will go to fire.
So it's possible the babies. So it's possible babies can go to the hellfire.
But
that's not what God has willed, because God has willed any child that is before the age of puberty goes to heaven. But it could be otherwise if God will, and it would be just. Khalas is done. I read the Arabic.
Yeah.
Khalas.
you're missing the point of the lesson. The lesson is not to refute that babies could go to heaven or hell. It's to refute that you do not understand Allah's decree. It's above human comprehension. So don't speak of something
It's
as
the
if
same
you're
thing every
100%
time.
You
sure.
It's a
guys
lack
keep
of
saying that
understanding of
this
the
is.
Arabic
You keep
language
saying that
every
this is a
time.
lesson that's being spoken about, but
No,
it's
my
not a
friend,
lesson being spoken about. What it
my
is,
friend.
it's Aisha that's giving a proper teaching, as you've already agreed. That Aisha has
Yes,
already received this teaching from Muhammad. If
yes.
she received
And
it from Muhammad, this would have been a teaching
did
that he
Muhammad
You
received
negate
have
the
from Allah.
teaching?
Hey guys,
you have to be
we
Salam,
let you
salam.
sincere.
guys
You have to be
speak.
Class is
sincere.
done.
Guys,
Salam, I got
guys, we
class
let
is done.
Yeah.
we let you guys speak.
Alaikum.
Can you
Okay,
guys let me
finish and I'll
speak, please?
respond. Sorry.
Okay.
Finish and I'll.
So Aisha is delivering a message that she heard from Muhammad herself. You've already agreed. If Muhammad revealed this message, he revealed it. He received it from Allah, is what you would actually believe. So what we're seeing here is that Aisha is teaching something that Muhammad has already taught. Yet Muhammad's saying it might not be like that. Babies might still go to the hellfire. How are you going
Okay,
to
Salam,
say that
please.
all
bro.
babies? I'm
Salam, I
almost
got
done,
it.
but I'm almost
I
done,
really
man.
have it done.
Wait,
Almost done.
whose
Almost.
music is that? Whose
Almost
music is
done.
that?
Okay.
Probably Logic, but that was nice music, and I didn't mind it. But anyways, I'm
Because I
almost
have your point. I know your
done.
point.
I'm almost done. But the problem is that you're not addressing my point. And it's the point that the brothers have been bringing up. I'm just rewording it in a different way. It's the same argument that we've been using the whole time. So if Aisha is giving a proper teaching, why is Muhammad saying it could be otherwise, Aisha?
Okay, can I respond? In the
Yes.
hadith, as I said, first of all, it's important to know that Muhammad ﷺ did not negate what Aisha said. He said, awa ghayra, awa ghayra. And anyone who understands basic of the Arabic language will know that this means it could be different, but it's not different. Like, awa ghayra Allah. Is
What?
there something except Allah? So what this is saying is, it could be that could send this baby to hellfire and it would be just. But he doesn't. And we know that. And
It
we
didn't
are,
say
He
it would
and
be
doesn't
we
say
have
just.
he,
many
he doesn't say he
hadiths.
doesn't.
And
He
it's the
doesn't say he
same issue.
doesn't.
It's the same issue every time we bring up hadith or
Hold
verses.
on,
It's a
word of
lack of the
Allah. He
Arabic
doesn't say
language. You don't understand the Arabic language, and you're making tafsir. How can you
word
do
of
that?
Allah. Word of Allah. Hold on. First of all, he doesn't say that Allah doesn't do that. So where
Yes,
did you
but we
get
can
that?
find that from other hadiths, and we see that.
You said that.
Salam, your
Go back
music.
to the Arabic and show us where it says in the Arabic.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying. Muhammad ﷺ doesn't negate what Aisha said in this hadith. And then you can find in other hadiths where it's very clearly stated that babies, infants, or anyone before the age of puberty go to heaven. And he doesn't negate what he says. He said it could be otherwise. But
Yes, it could be otherwise. Exactly.
Yeah, but
What
why are you
otherwise
guys
to
not
what?
being sincere? Why are you guys not being sincere and genuine? Like
Wait. It could be
you
otherwise. It could be
understand.
otherwise to what?
it could be, if God willed for that baby to go to hellfire, right?
Yeah.
He could do it. If God willed
Okay.
for Allah, this is the point that I'm making that is
And what's the
understood. I brought
reasoning?
up
What's the
Bro.
reason that Muhammad? What's the reason that he gave? What's the reason that he gave?
Exactly.
Why?
What's the reasoning that? How does Muhammad substantiate his point that it might be that the baby is actually gone to hell? What's
Right.
how did
What's the
substantiate?
reasoning?
It
Human
doesn't say it might
cannot
be.
comprehend
It says,
Allah's
"Oh,
decree.
stop saying it might. It could be.
Two people, you guys talking one at a time.
Yeah. Well,
It says,
explain, guys.
it doesn't say it might be. It said it could be.
It
It could be otherwise than that. He's saying it could be
Yeah,
otherwise
that's
than that.
might.
So,
It may be otherwise, bro. Why?
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
explaining
but-
that to you. But
But
this
hold
is
on.
a
But
poor
what's the reasoning
translation
that Muhammad
of the
gives?
Arabic.
What's the reason that Muhammad gives?
Hang on. I want you to accept that it doesn't. The Arabic does not say it may be. It says it could be.
Oh,
It's the same thing. May and could is the same
cares?
thing.
Come on. I speak Arabic.
Beautiful. Okay, but brother,
Yeah.
maybe, could be, that's the same thing,
Yeah,
bro.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
No. It could. Okay. It may be means that there's a possibility for that baby to go to hell. It
Yeah,
could
it
be
could.
mean if Allah willed it to be that way,
No,
then that's
no.
what would happen. But that's not what
They
happened.
mean the
That's
same thing.
both.
They mean the same thing.
No, you're not catching the
I can't believe we're
subtleties.
doing this.
Regardless, could be, may be, regardless. You're ignoring the lesson of the hadith.
Okay, but hold
what's
on.
the
What's
reasoning?
Muhammad's reasoning? Explain the guy who says he speaks Arabic. What's the reasoning that Muhammad gives for it maybe or could be otherwise? What's the reasoning he gives? What's the reasoning?
Because that's what Allah decrees, and it's above human
No. What does
comprehension.
Muhammad
That's
say?
basically
What
what
does
it
he
is.
say? What does Muhammad say?
So scroll down to the Arabic. I'll show you.
Okay.
Guys, I'm sorry, I just don't want to interrupt, but after this point, could I just ask a question if that's okay with y'all?
Depends on where we are, bro.
All right.
Can you go left a little bit? So it's إن الله خلق لجنة أحلى وخلق لها. Okay,
No.
so it's saying
Ahlan. Dude, you don't speak Arabic. Why are you saying you know Arabic?
when
You
you
don't know
end
Arabic.
when you end on a word, you don't pronounce the tanween. Don't talk to me about Arabic.
He's not. Look, read it again. Read it again.
It says
إن الله what? Back to
خلق
that.
للجنة أحلى. You don't pronounce the tanween. You don't say
Dude.
أحلى.
Okay,
Bro, don't
keep
talk to me
reading.
about
Keep
Arabic.
reading. Keep reading.
Come on, bro.
Keep reading.
Okay. And then it says وهم في أصلابي. So
No,
okay.
you didn't finish it. You didn't finish it.
Okay, it's the same thing. It's just going to change the word to Jannah.
No, okay. I don't know what your problem is. I don't know if you actually know Arabic or not, but you're not reading the sentence.
Just
Why aren't
watch
you reading
me
the sentence?
read the Arabic.
Yeah, but you didn't finish it.
أصلابي بائهم. Go left. I can't see. وخلق. Go down.
أبائهم.
Yeah, I said بآبائهم وخلق.
Okay, good.
Go down. للنار أحلى خلقكم لها وهم في الأصلاب
Dude, you don't
آبائهم.
stop playing that you know Arabic. Stop playing that you know Arabic.
I just read it perfectly.
So just explain to the people what Muhammad is saying here. What's the reasoning he gives?
What does غير mean?
What's the reasoning that he gives?
Okay, it says غير, so it could be that God created this person for hellfire or created this person amongst the people of Jannah.
Okay, perfect. Because why? Because there are people that he created for the paradise, and there are people that he created for hellfire.
Yes, we believe in Qadr. We believe in predestination.
Wait up.
Okay,
Let me say
listen. Let's focus on this. So Muhammad is saying that there are some created for paradise, and there are some created for hellfire. We agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, including the innocent, the babies, the prepubescent, right?
No.
That's exactly what he's saying, though. He's saying it in the context of someone who doesn't know Sam.
You have to look at everything holistically. You have to look at everything holistically.
Explain to me what the word غير means.
Yeah, I'm fine with your translation where you say it could be other. It could be other. I don't mind if they may or
could be that God created people part of hell, and it could be part of Jannah.
So why didn't he just say? Aisha, you're correct? Why didn't he just say you're right? But he says no.
Ignoring the lesson. You're ignoring the lesson that's being taught with
exactly.
Hadith, and you keep ignoring the lesson.
There is no
the lesson. Wait. Let me just complete my thought. The thing is,
the lesson is that babies aren't safe.
Hold up. 1 second. You're taking this one hadith and ignoring all the other teachings. You have to look at it holistically. Holistically, the understanding and the majority ruling by all the schools of jurisprudence is what? That kids that die before the age of puberty go to heaven.
Specific.
Wait.
Be specific.
Let me finish.
It's Muslim kids. It's the majority.
Kids.
The majority. No,
kids.
Listen. The majority
kids,
is
not just Muslim kids.
The majority from Muslim scholars is that Muslim children. That's the majority of Muslim scholars. But even with that, there's difference. But we're not talking about what the majority of Muslim scholars say.
Regardless.
We're talking about what this hadith says. What does this hadith say?
And I keep telling you, this hadith is to let people know just because you learn something or think one way, you cannot say something surely, guaranteed, because you do not know Allah's decree and it's above human comprehension.
Okay,
and whatever Allah decides is just.
Stop.
Avery, but didn't he say that? Go ahead, bro. You got that.
Yes, that's the point. Dude, Salam, you guys both agreed that Aisha got this idea that a kid who dies before, especially a Muslim kid, who dies before knowing sin, automatically goes to heaven.
Yeah. And
She
okay, and
got
are they
that from
wait?
Muhammad,
Aren't
right?
they speaking? Aren't they speaking about a Muslim kid in this hadith?
Can you answer the question?
Wait.
Please?
My
I don't
question
know.
is, wait. Isn't it a Muslim
Can
kid
you
that they're
answer
speaking
the
about in this
question,
hadith?
please, bro? Can you answer the question?
But wait, I'm not gonna answer a question that has nothing to do with what we're
We know
talking
you're not
about,
gonna answer the
right?
question.
My question
That's
is
why
this.
we might need to
Wait,
pass this
because
to a Muslim who does answer.
you're trying.
Since you're not going to answer the question, I have to
Yeah,
mute
we
you.
might need a
So
Muslim that
you're not
does
going to answer the
answer.
question. So
So,
I need a Muslim to participate.
but
You
hey,
guys
I
admitted.
oh, sorry, bro. Go ahead.
No, you guys admitted that Aisha got this from Muhammad, right? Are we in agreement?
Yeah, but hey, bro, aren't they making the same mistake that they're claiming Aisha's making? Because they're all saying the
Yes.
same thing. They're all saying no, all babies are going to go to paradise. They're all saying the same thing, and then they're saying that Muhammad taught not to do that. So make that make sense.
It does not say. This is what I'm saying. Where does he
This is what the
negate
Muslims are
Aisha?
saying.
Where
Guys,
does
this is
he
what the
negate
Muslims are saying.
Aisha?
Oh, hold on, one
Show
second, one
me
second.
in where that
Listen,
hadith where he
hold
negates
on.
her.
Word, hold on, word. Wait.
Show me.
Word of Allah. Hold on a second. Hold on. So the Muslims are here saying that Muhammad taught us that we can't say with certainty that babies are going to go to paradise. We can't say that with certainty. But yet they're all saying with certainty that babies are going to go to paradise.
Exactly.
How does that make sense?
Where does it say that we can't say for certainty?
Look,
Where
am I
You
making sense?
admitted
Am I
it.
making sense?
can
You
I talk?
admitted it.
Where
You
in that
admitted
hadith?
it. This has
Okay,
been
no,
word of Allah.
no,
Stop. This has been
babies.
you and Salam's entire point.
Right.
Y'all's whole
Wait,
point
what's
is
my point?
y'all
What's
need
my
to see
point? What did I
the.
say?
Y'all's whole point was y'all need to see the lesson. You need to see the lesson in what he's saying, and
Yes.
you can't say something for sure that babies are going to go to heaven because Allah. We're talking about Allah's decree, but yet you
Wallahi, I
guys
never
are
said that.
telling us
I
that
never
babies
made
go to
that
heaven
point.
automatically.
My point that I made
Yep.
was it
Exactly,
says
bro.
a which means it could have been.
Dude, why
It
does he
could
keep
have
saying this?
been. And
What
where
could
in
have
that
been?
you still
Wait,
haven't
what could
shown
have
me in
been?
that
Wait, word of
it could
Allah.
have
What
been
could
that
have
God
been?
it could have been that this baby could have been created for hellfire if God acted in that way. But
So
Okay,
actually
Muhammad is
the
so
saying it's an
further
option. It's an option.
got you.
if God
Thank you.
if yes we know that God doesn't
So
act
do
that way.
no, you don't, because he literally
No.
doubles
Yes we
down and
do.
says
Yes we do because
the reason.
the fact that
Hey,
Aisha is even
word of
saying this,
Allah.
it is
I've been quiet
known.
for a minute.
No,
Word
no,
of
no,
Allah,
no,
please.
no. Let
Word
me,
of Allah,
you're
please.
not understanding.
Word of Allah. Word of
I
Allah,
got you,
please.
fam. I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
It literally says here, God created for paradise those who are fit for it. Did he do that or did he maybe do that? According to Muhammad. Did he actually create people for paradise or did he could be creating people for paradise?
God created people for paradise and hell.
All right.
This,
So this is what he did. Then he goes on to say, and he created people for hell who are to go to hell. Did he maybe create people for hell or did he actually
and then
create
read the
people for
last
hell as well?
sentence.
Huh?
Read the last sentence, and then we find the
He
direct object.
created them for hell while
Yeah.
they were yet they're in their father's loins. So did
Okay.
he create them for hell?
This baby, no,
How do you know that?
How do you know?
because he does not negate what Aisha has said in this hadith.
Bro,
Okay.
Oh, bro.
Here it is. All right. Here's my question.
Wait, hold on. Didn't he say that it was
Stop.
unclear
I have to do
earlier?
this. Please stop. Is Aisha
Yeah, go
correct?
ahead.
I never
I'm
said that.
sorry.
What? I made it clear.
Is Aisha correct when she says this baby is a bird of paradise because it committed no sin nor has reached the age where it could commit sin? Was she correct?
Yes.
So then why did Muhammad correct her by saying, Aisha, peradventure it may be otherwise?
Okay.
What we're trying
where
to
does
How
it
could
tell
it
say
be?
you
that?
is what he's
Listen
been
to the
saying.
question.
Hang on. Let me speak.
How could it be?
Let me respond to his
otherwise?
question.
Listen to the question. Here's the final part of the question. How could it be otherwise if she was right?
Okay, I'm going to make it very clear. You just asked me, does Aisha in this hadith say something that is true? I said, yes, what she said is true. And then he says, why does Muhammad after this say peradventure? Right? Why
That
does
it could be otherwise.
And I'm asking you, where does he say la or use the word ma and without the whole thing to negate what Aisha said? Except he says awa ghayra, which means it could be that this talking about the direct object, which is the kid, and you find that at the end when he's talking about when they were creating the fires, he's clearly talking about the kid. It could have been that this one was amongst those who was created for hellfire and amongst the Jannah, and it would be
So she could be wrong. So she could be
no,
wrong, right?
and it would be just. But
So he doesn't say and it could be
we
just. So
know
stop
from
lying.
a plethora of
Word of
hadith.
Allah. Stop lying. Stop
Hang
lying.
on. I'm not lying. You're not. You just don't want to listen to what I have to say. That's what it is.
Word of Allah. What does it could be otherwise mean?
So, like I'm saying, in the science of hadith, when you have
No. Answer the question straightforward. What does it could be otherwise mean, bro?
it could be otherwise as a translation of awa ghayra, but it's not a good translation in my opinion.
Which means what?
Not what you're saying. It means awa ghayra means it could have been.
It could have been what?
That this kid was created from hellfire.
So Aisha could be wrong.
But in the science of hadith,
ignoring the lesson.
You use other hadiths
No,
to
stop, Salam, stop.
No.
But you are ignoring the thing, and you're ignoring all the other teachings.
No, Godlogic, listen.
Word of Allah.
I'm telling you
According to the statement.
This is nonsense.
Word of Allah. According to the statement, according to Muhammad, could Aisha be wrong about what she said?
Listen, you said it. So it could be that this kid was created amongst hellfire. And the science of hadith, you make tafsir.
So could Aisha be wrong?
Can I respond, brother?
Could she be wrong? You can respond to my question, please.
I'm answering your question. I'm answering it.
Could she be wrong? Yes or no?
She is not wrong. No.
I didn't ask if she was. I asked, according to Muhammad, could she be wrong?
Okay, so let me answer, please. I'm going to answer and it's going to answer your question. Just let me talk, please. And according to the science of hadith, when you make tafsir of a hadith, you use other hadiths to make tafsir of hadith. Maybe a hadith has a stronger link, or there's a plethora more of one hadith explaining one thing, and then it's the other thing. So, when it says it could be otherwise, it is that he's affirming what Aisha said, that it could be the opposite.
I actually do not mind listening to you guys,
No,
as long as you talk on the point. And as long as you are direct, hold on, dude. As long as you guys are direct, as long as you guys are honest, and as long as you guys stick to the point and answer the question directly instead of waffling on something that wasn't asked, I will not cut you off. I will listen to you. I've been listening to you guys. I've been quiet for a minute, but now I'm fed up because you're lying and you're not dealing with what Jai, Black Doctor, or Chris Claus, or myself is asking directly. So please, when it says it could be otherwise, it could be that the child was actually created for hell. When she says the child is a bird of paradise, straightforward, straight up, and Muhammad says it actually could be otherwise, that he was created for hell.
It does not say that for the last time.
According to Muhammad's statement, could Aisha be wrong? Yes or no?
Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to answer your question, and then I'm going to leave because I don't see this getting anywhere. And I can't help you comprehend what I'm trying to say. Listen.
It hasn't gone anywhere for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah, you might as well just
stop.
Okay,
you might as well
last
just
thing,
leave,
I'll let
man.
you have the final word, and then I'm going to go. In this hadith, Aisha radiallahu anha says something that was known amongst the Sahaba and known amongst the companions clearly, because there's many other hadiths, and it's something that's clearly known. She says, this child is a bird of paradise, right? He hasn't reached the age of puberty yet, right? Now, Prophet Muhammad, let me finish, please. Prophet Muhammad replied, Awa ghayra, it could have been.
I don't care about none of it.
He doesn't say la.
I don't care.
He doesn't say ma. He doesn't say anything that negates what Aisha.
Word.
You just gotta, bro.
Can I? I'll go ahead and say
The Arabic is not a mystery. Let me just be clear on this, real quick.
I'm gonna answer this question.
That's not a mystery. I want to just be 100% clear on this. There's no mystery to what the Arabic means. Exactly how they translate it, per adventure. Muhammad is asking a question. Right. Yeah, Muhammad he's asking a question. He's saying, could it be other than that, Aisha? Like, could there be another option? So she's saying one thing, and he's saying, could it be something else? And then he gives you the reasoning. What's his reasoning? That Allah created some for paradise while they were in the backbone of their fathers, and he created some for hell while they were in the backbone of their fathers. And so the message is really clear. The lesson is really clear. The lesson is that you can't be certain that just because a baby is unalived is going to go to paradise. He's saying you can't be certain of that.
Exactly. You cannot be certain, no matter what. That's what he's trying to tell you.
That's what we're saying.
You cannot be certain.
Guy, can I please ask you a question?
Like
one question. Salam, Habibi. Can I please ask you a question, if you don't mind? Do you consider the speech of Aisha as a divine revelation?
No.
Do you consider Muhammad's speech as a divine revelation?
Yeah, yes.
Cook it. That's it. Yalla, over.
Yeah, right. So Salam, just
Wait,
to be clear,
hold
I just want
on,
to be
hold on.
clear on.
Recognize what we just got real quick. We finally got a Muslim to answer a straightforward yes or no question.
We need Seal
Thank
to ask all the questions
God.
for us.
Okay, but the whole thing is, look at you're looking at
but
this
Salam, hold
hadith.
on a second. Salam, did you
Wait
agree
up,
with
wait up.
me
Let me
earlier?
finish the
Did
thought.
you agree
Let me
with me
finish the
earlier?
thought.
Did you agree with me
Let me finish
earlier
the
that
thought.
Muhammad did say you can't be certain of it?
But that's what I'm trying to tell you is the lesson is to not let anybody say anything with certainty because human understanding, it cannot understand Allah's decree. You get what I'm trying to say? So yes, we are taught, if you look at the religion holistically, right? Again, when you look at Islam, you have to look at it from A to B. You can't just one hadith. When this hadith, right? It's not used to decide if babies go to heaven or hell. That's not what this hadith's purpose is.
Okay,
This
okay. And he said it's
hadith's
not used to
purpose
decide that.
is
Guys, he said it's not used to decide that.
wait.
I want Godlogic to go to
Can
the
you
chapter. If you
just
just scroll up
finish
a
my
little bit, look at
thought?
the chapter. What chapter
Can
is
you
this
let me
in?
finish?
He said that this hadith is not used to decide that. What's the
Regardless,
chapter? What's the chapter called? Godlogic, can you read that for us? What's it called?
The meaning of every child is born in a state of fitra, and the ruling on the
The
dead
ruling? You said
children
the
of
ruling?
the ruling.
Oh, I thought he said that this wasn't
listen,
used for ruling. Oh wait, sorry. What was the ruling?
listen,
No, wait,
because
he
you're
didn't
taking
finish.
this
He didn't
hadith
finish it. He didn't
independently.
finish it.
Let me finish
The
my thought.
ruling
Let me finish my
on
thought.
the ruling on the dead children of the disbelievers and of the Muslims.
Oh, okay. So there's a difference between the Muslim children and the disbeliever children, like I said earlier.
And
So
which
this
baby
is used for
and
rulings.
which baby are they talking about right here, right?
So this is used for rulings. So you're mistaken
No,
on
it's
that.
not used for rulings because it go
He says it's not used for rulings, dude. It's in the chapter of
regardless
rulings.
of it says the meaning
Bro.
of, right? Look at the beginning of
Yeah,
it. The
it says
meaning
and
of.
the ruling.
And
It doesn't say the
and the
ruling.
ruling.
It does say the ruling.
Are you not looking at it?
Listen.
It doesn't say the ruling.
So
We're
why
literally
you
have it
guys
highlighted
Hukum.
in front of you.
It says
why
Hukum.
are you guys not wait.
Let
Let me talk.
Salam
Let me
read
talk.
the whole thing by himself.
I just want to ask Sil the question.
If
I
you're
want to ask Sil the
gonna
question.
talk,
What does Hukum mean?
Salam, if you're gonna talk,
I'm
read
not
the
gonna
whole
read
title
that.
before you begin.
I can
Then
see what the
you're
title
being blatantly
says,
dishonest.
right? I can read
Then you're
English.
being disingenuous.
I'm not being.
Okay.
You guys
So-
are being insincere. You guys are being insincere because this thing right here, right?
One second, Salam.
Yeah,
Hold on, Salam.
No.
Do you agree it's the ruling
this
or
is,
not?
This is stupid. This is stupid. How are we being disingenuous when we're just reading what the title says, and you, knowing straight face, knowing what the title says that's not what it says,
Because
and then when we ask
it-
you to read it to show that you're being disingenuous, you say you don't want to read it. If you don't want to have the conversation, why the heck are you here?
What are you talking about? What are you even talking about?
It's
If
just
you don't
in short,
want to
in short,
have
No.
the conversation,
You
why
guys,
are
look
here?
at listen.
in short, Salam, he's saying be honest, bro. In short, he's just saying be honest.
I am
That's
being
all.
honest. I am being honest, bro. You're not looking at the religion holistically from A to Z, right? You're not.
So is this hadith about the ruling on dead children? Disbelievers
No,
and
it's
believers?
this is just a title that's in there, right? Whatever it is. I'm not, like I said, I'm not knowledgeable enough to tell you that that's what the title and that's what the meaning of the hadith is. I'm telling you to look
But we're asking you just to read it, dude.
opinions, right?
We're asking you just
I
to
can
read it.
see there's no point in reading.
Maybe he
It's
could
not like,
benefit
oh,
from the
track
black
card,
doctor
whatever. Like,
giving
this
him
is
the one rule. Maybe black doctor could give him the one rule because I mean it's getting crazy.
Can I? I just moved into my new office, so I can grace it with the one rule. Can I?
Black doctor.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Tell him the rule, bro.
Hold on, bro.
Chapter of the
me.
rule.
Hold on, bro.
This is the chapter.
So
But
yeah. So here. Salam. What you've already done says you can't even trust the reading of a title which your own scholars have translated for you. You're throwing the scholars under the bus. So what I'm going to tell you to do is to not violate the one rule, and the one rule is this. The one rule is this: is that nobody, and I mean nobody, gets to throw Allah, Muhammad, or your Islamic scholars under the bus. If anyone has the audacity, the gall, the gumption to throw Allah, Muhammad, or the Islamic scholars under the bus, guess what, Salam? It's gonna be me! It's to do, bro. You're just gonna have to read what your own scholars are telling you, okay?
Are we done with the theatrics?
Nah.
We just had to let you know.
Done with the theatrics?
Salam,
I
admit that it made you
look at, are we done with the theatrics?
Jai, is he saying that it doesn't say that?
Are we ready to have a sincere? Are we ready? Are we ready to have a
Salam,
sincere
you're
and
saying
genuine
that this is not
conversation?
talking about rulings? So you're saying that this is not
What's
talking
hukum?
about rulings?
I'm saying
Okay,
this
let's
is
go.
not
Let's
used.
go to the. Let's
right?
go
This
to
is-
the. Let's go to the Arabic one, so I could cook him over here in front of everybody, bro. I don't know why you guys love to waffle, bro. I don't know why. وحكم. What does it mean وحكم? موت أطفال. موت الأطفال. What does it mean حكم in English? Can you please translate حكم? وحكم in English?
Hukum like halakha.
I understand. The title says.
There it is.
The title says. I
Okay,
get what
so
you're saying,
that's
right?
just
Exactly
to
what
substantiate
you're
my
saying.
point that this is
But
used. This is used.
You're going. This is not used as. This is not used. This is not. Then why do the majority of Muslim scholars,
this guy
right,
is on
schools of
repeat
thought,
mode.
not use this hadith? I'm asking you. No, I'm asking you. I'm asking
Brother,
you. Why
this
do
is
they all
talking
agree
about
that
the
kids before
rulings
the age
of the kids that are dying, that will be dead.
it's
Literally, وحكم موت أطفال. What are you talking about?
Habibi,
It's a shame.
وأطفال المسلمين,
the
even from
majority.
the Muslim ones as
what
well.
is- Okay, but
Come on, man.
You can't be this delusional, man. Come on, man.
this is.
I got
It
another.
can't be this hard.
Look,
Wait, one more for
You
you,
guys,
Godlogic. Can
I'm
you put
telling you.
can you show this one on the screen too? This one on the screen too. It's in Al-Bukhari, 1383. Al-Bukhari, 1383. And what this is going to say is this is specifically about the children of the pagans. And the question is, what is their fate? And you're going to see what does Muhammad say what all these guys have been saying? Oh yeah, the children they just go to paradise. They just go to
Jai,
paradise.
this isn't regarding a surah as well, brother. You know that, right? Surah Al-Tur 21.
Okay, there you go. It's
Yeah.
even Quran then.
Yeah.
You said 88?
1383.
Oh, 83.
Yeah, 1383. So we're going to see if Muhammad answered the same way that these Muslims have been answering. What happened? What's the fate of the unbelievers' children?
All right, narrated Ibn Abbas. Allah's messenger was asked about the children of the pagans. The Prophet replied, since Allah created them, He knows what sort of deeds they would have done.
Boom. So did he say all babies go to Jannah? All babies go to paradise? Is that what he said?
where does it? Where does it say
Allah
otherwise?
Is that what Muhammad said though? Like,
But what does it say there?
I don't understand.
What does it say in the hadith? But that no, but that's what I'm saying. What does it say in the hadith?
Simple
Where does it say heaven? Where does it say heaven? Where does it say heaven or hell? But where does it say heaven or hell?
I got you.
What do you think Muhammad's referring to here?
I got you. No worries.
Look at this is what you this is typical of all
This is what I
Christians.
don't
You guys
understand.
ignore
This is what I
explicit.
don't understand.
You guys ignore explicit and look at implicit.
Wait, we ignore explicit? Wait, Jai.
Yeah.
Did he just say that
do
we're
it.
the ones who ignore explicit?
You do ignore
Yeah, he
explicit.
said we do.
You do ignore.
I haven't heard an explicit
Isn't your
hadith
Bible
yet
the
from
only true God? The only true God is the Father, and you guys ignore that, right?
He literally just told us earlier. Guys. He literally just told us earlier that we're wrong for taking the hadith for explicitly what it says.
Now he's manifesting.
That's not what I said.
You guys
That's what he said.
I didn't say
the
that.
holistic. Logic
That's not
is
what
the
I said.
holistic meaning.
I didn't say that. I said you're taking it independently.
Explicitly, huh?
That is exactly what you said. No, Salam. What I will not allow you to do is lie to my face again.
Man. Come on,
I
guys.
never said
got one.
explicitly.
Interrupting each other, man.
I said independently.
I got one though.
Come on, guys.
I got one. So look at this.
You guys on these implicit hadith all day.
This gonna be implicit, man. It's not even explicit. Amir reported the messenger of Allah as saying, the woman who buries alive her newborn girl and the girl who is buried alive will both go to hell. This tradition has also been transmitted by Ibn Masud from the Prophet to the same effect through a different chain of narrators.
Does that say Halal Dani said it's Sahih? Does that
Look at that face. Look at Salam's face.
No, it's not. Look at it's pointless. It's pointless. It's pointless. It's really pointless.
Pointless to accept the clear truth.
Because you guys look at. It's not that. It's not the clear truth. It's not nothing. You guys are taking these independently without understanding context, without understanding anything, without even knowing what the majority ruling.
Salam, all you've been saying this whole time,
right? And you know, wait. And I'd be disingenuous. Can I just finish one thought? Can I just finish one thought? Am I allowed to finish one thought or no?
Go ahead, Salam. Go ahead.
Right, one verse.
Go ahead. We're listening.
Go ahead, Salam. We're listening.
I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a scholar, right? But you're not gonna come here and pull hadith independently, right? Okay, I'm glad you're happy that I said that. I'm glad that you're glad that I said that. None of you guys are scholars here, right?
Salam, I am a scholar.
Can we agree on that?
I am a scholar.
Wait a minute. We have Sheikh. Listen. Hold on, Salam. We have
Sheikh Logic.
We have Imam. We have Mufti over here. Myself. We have
I said he's knowledgeable.
We have all kind of stuff. What are you talking about, man?
Nobody here is a scholar. Nobody here is a scholar. Nobody here is a scholar, right?
Scholar, and I will cook him as well.
Okay.
And I will cook him as well.
Wait. I have a challenge for you, Godlogic, right? Bring these hadiths, right? And speak to the Muslim lantern about them.
You say the Muslim lantern?
Why? So he could copyright strike them? Is that?
No.
You mean the same Muslim lantern that got so scared of bringing the schools of jurisprudence, he dropped Avery and then banned and almost got his channel taken down for reposting the video?
I'm pretty
Muslim
sure.
lantern
Look,
that was so scared of getting exposed about child marriage.
You have a career in stand-up comedy, Salam. You do.
Look.
Exactly.
Look. I'm pretty sure.
Please don't mention Muslim lantern in our presence again. That is so sad.
I'm pretty sure the reason behind that is because he doesn't like talking to people that are insincere and disingenuous, like this whole call. Right? Okay. That's the first point.
Everybody, listen.
That's the first point.
I'm gonna show you what happened. Let's see what happened when I showed up on his platform and I tried to bring up an argument. Let's see briefly. Watch this.
Everybody, get your popcorn.
Get your popcorn, everybody.
Also on my channel as well. Is that okay with you?
All right, hold on. Sorry, hold on. Let me. All right, everyone. What's going on?
Watch this. I also post our discussion in full, no cuts or edits like that, but also on my channel as well. Is that okay with you?
How many subscribers do you have?
What? Why does it matter?
How many subscribers do you have?
85,000. Thank the Lord.
I do not know, to be honest. The reason I do not know.
That's high, though. That's Guys, you're seeing it here. Right here, you're seeing where the Muslims are cowards, bruh. This dude's a clown. He's a straight up clown. I told you guys, I was not kidding. Before we can even get into a discussion, he's already scared. Before we can even start, the man is already in panic mode. Already. We ain't even did nothing yet, man. Come on, man.
So you just showed me a video saying he doesn't want you to post him.
Watch this.
I showed you a video.
He's already approached him
the
before,
conversation. Man. He didn't even want to get into the conversation, bro.
Yeah, because he knows you're disingenuous. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Wait,
that's what it is. Look
it.
at.
Wait, this is funny. Recognize what Muslim Lantern asked. What he asked was not if you're honest. The question is how many subscribers do you have? And then when he recognized that Godlogic has a ton of subscribers, he said no. It's not are you disingenuous, is are you popular enough to see me get embarrassed?
No. It's not about are you popular enough to see him get embarrassed. It's about do I really want to let this disingenuous person use me to grow themselves? That's
Book
basically it.
himself? What are you talking about, bro? Godlogic has 175 subscribers. What are you talking about?
subscribers. Why does he need Muslim
He had
Lantern?
85,000.
Exactly.
So King Seal,
What
Salam just
logic does
lied to
that
us.
make?
So
Salam just lied to us. He actually has ijaza because he just gave Shar for Muslim lanterns hadith. so he is a scholar.
Facts, bro.
Come on, man.
No. Come on, man. This is the only guy. The one that's talking about. That's the only guy
Come
that I
on,
feel
man.
is a
Come
cool
on,
person
Salam.
in actual real life.
Can't
The
be
one
like
talking
that,
Come
man.
on, man.
Look,
That's crazy.
like I said, he doesn't allow anybody really to post their stuff, right? I don't really see his videos anyway.
That's a lie.
This guy,
the next name he's going to bring up is oh, you don't want to go to Hamza's den and try Hamza logic.
No, I don't really.
Sure enough, don't want to go to Sheikh Uthman.
You definitely don't want to talk to Sheikh Uthman.
You don't want to talk to Ali Dawah and the Sheikh.
What?
No, I don't. Look.
You really don't know who you talking to right now, bro.
Look it. So, do you have the video of your debate with him or your talk with him, or did you not even get to the talk with him?
He's got multiple debates with Uthman.
With Muslim Lantern.
Multiple debates with Uthman, but with Muslim
not
Lantern,
mine.
he posted it he posted with Muslim Lantern twice. And Muslim Lantern got those videos taken down and got him copyright strikes because of it. And everybody else who tried to upload the full video got copyright strikes from Muslim Lantern. Who's the one being disingenuous? The one who's willing to post the full video, or the one copyright claiming them?
It's when you see that somebody has a clear agenda, then you obviously don't.
And he deleted our conversation too. It's nowhere to be found on his channel. He deleted that stream.
Logic. Here is a challenge.
Well,
Here's a challenge. Hold on.
His non-Muslim streams don't stay on his channel anyway, so it's not just
Habibi,
you.
Salam. Here is the challenge to every. Here's a challenge to every scholar. Hold on, guys. Here's a challenge to every scholar and to every mufti and to every sheikh that thinks that they have the knowledge, or even considered to be the student of knowledge. Brother, I promise you, and I challenge them, and all the brothers challenge them. Bring them over here. Let's do a formal debate on a neutral life. Eminem, that you guys consider to be the top da'wah boy, he's been running. Bring anybody. I will give them 5 topics, and the brothers will do the same thing.
All right.
If I don't cook them, I promise you, if I don't refute their claims, and if I don't debunk their religion, I will delete my TikTok, and I would no longer do apologetics.
Okay, I have someone that will debate you on whatever you want.
Beautiful. Bring him on.
We could debate the Bible. We could debate the Quran. What do you want to debate?
Beautiful. Let's debate the Quran. Okay, I will give them 5 topics in regarding the Quran. Whatever they want, they could choose any topics regarding the Quran. If they could refute the claims that I'm gonna bring into the table, I promise you, I will delete my TikTok and I will no longer do anything. I will no longer have any discussions. And this is in front of everybody. We have 500 people over here.
Okay, add me. Follow me and I'll message you. I know someone. What do you want to debate?
Beautiful. Well, I will give you the 5 topics, whatever you want. Tawheed, listen, I will give you 5 topics. Is he a Sunni? Do I know what is his aqidah?
Yes.
What is his aqidah? Sunni. Beautiful. Yeah. So look, give him 5 topics. Okay. First topic is Tawheed. The second topic is Muhammad associating partners with Allah. Okay. Being on his level. Okay. The third topic is the preservation of the Quran. Okay. Child marriage is allowed in Islam. Whatever. I mean, brother, I could give you many topics.
All right. Yeah, those topics fair.
Beautiful.
All right. Beautiful. Now we got that we got that wrapped up in a bow.
Okay.
So Salam, with this hadith, does it say that babies
look it.
Go to hell?
Look it. I'm not talking about these hadiths anymore.
Oh my God! Oh,
no.
Good man, Salam. Good man.
It's not
man.
We agree.
Let me finish my thought, man. Let me finish my thought.
He said I quit.
Let me finish my thought.
Let's hear him out. Let me finish my thought.
Let me finish my thought.